Hi guys, how are you? I just wanted to quickly pop in just to tell you a little story that I have been so excited to share. You see, I have been coaching, right? I've been coaching for a few years now and I'm enjoying what I do, completely enjoying what I do. However, there are also moments where I still wonder what direction I should take, right? There's different things that are open to me and different options that I am wondering about. Now, fairly recently, I have been asked more and more, not just by a few or a handful, but really a good number of people to talk about growth mindset. Not just in their companies, not just in their families, not just in their teams, even one on one. It's coming to a point where I am wondering what God's message is to all this, right? Because that's kind of how I want to live my life, really always aligning my steps to what God wants for me. And so last night, I was wondering again, I was asking him, I was waiting for my husband so we can have dinner together. And I thought I'd just rest first and I closed my eyes, I was in bed. And for some reason, there was a voice, there was a prodding that was telling me, go listen to Father Mike Schmitz, right? And I was like, okay, I will. But I need to think about work first, Because how do I relate the growth mindset with faith? It's something, it was a question that came up in my mind because for me to be really talking about something, I need to really 100% believe in it. And for me to 100% believe in it, it cannot go against my Catholic beliefs. So, as I was wondering about it, the prodding got stronger. Listen to Father Mike Schmitz. Now, for those of you who don't know Father Mike Schmitz, he's a priest in the States who's a very good speaker. And my husband and I have been watching his masses, especially with the lockdown, right? And have always been quite inspired with his wisdom, with what he shares. Now, because the prodding was very palpable, I suddenly just stopped what I was thinking of. And then, you know what? Toby's gonna arrive in maybe about 30 minutes. I'm sure there's time to listen to Father Mike. And so I did. Looked through YouTube, found it, played it, closed my eyes. And as I was resting, my gosh, guys, suddenly, Father Mike talks about the growth mindset. The growth mindset, not only in general, but details of what I have been trying to share with my clients as well. And not only that, guys, Father Mike told me how it relates to our faith. Basically, the homily was the answer to the question I have been pondering for a few days now. And as I heard him talk about it, had my eyes closed, suddenly opened my eyes, and I was like, God had to sit up, right? And had to rewind it. And oh my goodness, this is beyond what I was expecting. Because really what Father Mike was saying and what the growth mindset talks about is that we should be careful with how we think of things. Because what we think becomes our actions and our actions become our life. And if we are able to have God as the forefront of our thoughts, then our lives are directed better. And I can't even begin to tell you how completely amazed I was. Toby walks in as the homily was ending, and I, of course, excitedly shared with him what I just heard. But really, I thought, guys, this is worth a story. This is worth sharing with you too. Because for any one of you who has all these questions too, know that you are talking to a God who lives, that somebody is listening. Pay attention to the messages around you. This very video may be a message to somebody, right? For you to have faith. Because really, God guides us when we ask for it. He wants us motivated. He wants us encouraged. He wants us to live our lives in alignment to His will for us. Because at the end of the day, at the end of our life, what we should be doing is praising Him in all eternity. So guys, be motivated. Be humble enough to serve. And listen to the messages around you. God hears you. And He has your back. Keep fighting the good fight. I'll see you again soon. Bye!